Did you know your LLC could be leaving you thousands of dollars on the table? Better yet, my friends, your LLC could be walking you right into an IRS audit. My name is Karla Dennis, and in this video, I am going to be explaining to you why hiring a business tax advisor, it is the key to you saving money and being in compliance and making sure that you are doing everything right for your business. That's why I need you to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of this wealth building information. Now, let's get after it. Common tax mistakes that I see LLC owners making is overlooking business deductions because you might not be thinking about it. Such common deductions could be as simple as startup costs that you incurred before you started your business. It could be as simple as your home office deductions because you might not even be thinking about your home office deduction because it's things that you're paying every single day. Don't miss out on common business deductions because these are the things that are going to reduce your overall tax bill. Mixing business and personal finances together is one of the biggest mistakes as well. This mistake not only will get you audited, it will cost you money and you won't even know if your business is profitable. Make certain to set up separate bank accounts. One you use for business and one you use for personal. The one that you use for business doesn't even have to be a business account. It just needs to be an account that's designated strictly for business. Make sure that all of your business income goes into your business account and make certain that when you're ready to pay yourself, that you transfer that money out of your business account into your personal account and pay all of your personal expenses through your personal account. I cannot stress more the importance of not commingling business and personal. Don't do it, my friends. Doing your taxes yourself, woo, that's a huge mistake. The reason why is because I've gone to school for years to learn how to do taxes. And I don't even think that I know everything because I'm always studying the tax code. I cannot imagine a business owner trying to do their own taxes just because they pay for a TurboTax or an Intuit tax and think, oh my gosh, I could do it myself. Doing it yourself will cost you money. Think about your business and think about those clients that want to try to do it themselves after you've spoken to them about what you would recommend. There's always going to be tricks to the trade and things that you are not going to know. So make sure that you do not fall into those top 3 common mistakes. Doing your taxes yourself, not taking all of your expenses and mixing business and personal expenses together. A tax advisor is a must for a business. And I do mean a tax advisor, not just a tax preparer. If you are a business owner and you are trying to grow your business, and I hope you are trying to grow it to get to more profit, you need a tax advisor. Someone who can not only prepare your returns, but someone who can tell you what you should and should not be doing to help you lower your overall tax liability. Many of you think that there is no control over your income tax bill, but you do have a lot of control. You just do not know yet, until now, what you need to be doing to reduce your tax bill. So make certain you get with a qualified business tax advisor. And I am willing to guarantee you're going to see a lower federal and state tax bill, more profit in your pocket, and you're going to be happier in the long run. Business advisors should be giving you tax planning for growth, and I mean hyper growth. Our biggest bill is our tax bill, whether it's income taxes, payroll taxes, Social Security, Medicare taxes. If you learn how to streamline your tax bill, I don't care if it's an extra $2,600 a year, $100 a month, when you can streamline that tax bill, that is more money that that you can put back in your business to utilize to grow your business. It takes money, time, and effort to grow your business, your capital investment. Why should you give more of your money to IRS? I have never seen IRS help me grow my business. Quite the contrary. So make sure you are tax planning for growth and that you are tax planning all year long, not just January through April, that you are actually meeting with your tax person from May through December, that you are planning to reduce your tax bill. As a small business owner, you should expect tax savings because you have to plan for tax savings. Just like you're planning to have more sales, more revenue, you're planning to have less expenses, you have to plan for tax savings. A couple examples of planning for tax savings are when you are an LLC and you make the switch to be taxed as an S-corporation. You can mitigate having to pay for Social Security and Medicare tax, but you want to plan it. And the reason you want to plan it is because you want to make sure it's the right timing to do it. You want to make sure that you're going to put yourself on payroll proper. You're going to make sure that you don't necessarily need to pay all of that into Social Security and Medicare, because I'm one of those tax professionals that will tell you there is going to be a time when you're going to want to pay into Social Security and Medicare, but we want to make sure you're doing it at the right time, because anytime you're working your business, you don't want to do anything out of sequence. It's kind of like when you're building your business, if you go get sales before you know what you're selling, you could be in trouble. So don't do things out of sequence. Make certain you consult with your business tax advisor so you can get that proper savings. In addition, the other way you want to save is by not paying penalties and interest. As a LLC owner that is making profit in your business, you should be making your quarterly estimated taxes. I know you're probably thinking, what you talking about, Karla? Don't I just pay taxes April 15th? No, you are a business owner now. You have to make quarterly payments. Your first quarterly payment is April 15th for the current year, June 15th, September 15th, and then January 15th of the next year. When you make those quarterly payments on time, you are going to alleviate yourself from having to pay interest and having to pay penalties. And that interest and penalties are higher than credit card debt. So why are you paying IRS additional money on top of your tax bill? You do not want to do that. So understand how to mitigate having to pay penalties and interest and extra tax. When you hire the right business tax advisor, their role is dual, meaning they should really be doing two things for you. Number one, they should be talking to you about compliance, all of the due dates and all of the filing requirements that you have as a new business owner or even an existing business owner. But above and beyond that, they should be advising you on how to streamline your finances, what you can be doing to make more money. When you're working with a business tax advisor, they probably own a business. They're probably seeing hundreds of business owners. So there may be some nuggets that they can actually impart to you so that you can benefit from their knowledge. What type of software should you be using for your accounting? Should you be on a budget? When should you pay your quarterlies? How much should you pay in quarterlies? How do you negotiate a great contract? How do you lower your costs with your vendors? How do you pay employees? How do you terminate employees? How do you grow sales? How do you stop from being audited? And on and on and on. That is why a good business tax advisor, it's not an option, it's a necessity if you want to grow your business. So when you're thinking about their role is compliance, and their role is to advise you on great financial moves to help you grow your business. You might be wondering, when should you hire a tax advisor? My advice is going to be hire a tax advisor the moment you're thinking about opening up your business. Hire a tax advisor right now if you don't have one. But make sure you're hiring a business tax advisor, because this industry is different across the board, and I want you guys to understand it. There are so many things that you may not be aware of. You can hire somebody that is a tax preparer. For example, going to H&R Block, their job is to just prepare your tax return. Or you can hire somebody that's a tax preparer and also a tax accountant. They can tell you how to get your books and records together, your financial statements, your profit and loss, your balance sheet, get them ready to file your tax return. Or you can hire a tax advisor that can also tell you not only how to prepare your return, not only how to get your books and records together, but how to shift things around to lower your tax bill. That's money in your pocket that they will pay for themselves if you have the right advisor on your team. They're going to share tax laws with you, and they're going to be teaching you what the wealthy know to reduce your tax bill legally within the code. And if you really want to level up and go to the next level, you're going to have an advisor that understands what happens to your tax return when it goes into IRS. What are those triggers, those flags that can cause you to become audited? You may think to yourself, oh, I'm not worried about an audit. I have all my documentation. But that's going to be the least of your concerns, because an audit is going to take up your time. It's going to stress you out, and IRS is going to be coming up close and personal with you. And I don't know any of us who want IRS as their new best friend. So making sure that you understand the level of tax advisor that you want to onboard for you and your business growth to build your family's wealth and success is very, very important. I'm all about going for the gold and doing it right the first time, because sometimes you will hire people and they don't know what they don't know, and they can get you in a slinky. Therefore, if you hire the right person the first time, they can help you and there will be no redos. If you really want to know how you can hire the right advisor, the questions you really want to ask are, how long have they been in business? If they are 1 to 5, they probably haven't seen too many audits. If they are 1 to 10, they've probably seen some of their clients be audited. What is their background? Do they own the business? What type of business are they operating? Do they work with business professionals? These are the types of questions that you want to ask the advisor. What type of businesses do they work with? What do they do to market their business? How can you take advice on marketing your business from somebody that doesn't market their own business? How can you take advice from somebody who doesn't own a business? You got to start thinking about where you want to be and hire a tax advisor who you can look up to, who is doing what it is that you want to do. And when you know better, my friends, you already know you are going to do better. We're in 2025 and we have no time to make mistakes. It is absolutely time to get it. That is why we're going to make sure that our LLC is not costing us money. We're going to make sure that we're not heading into an audit. We're going to make sure that we select the right tax advisor. We're going to make sure we're not leaving any money on the table by not taking the right tax deductions. We're going to make sure we're not commingling funds. We get that separate business and personal account, and we're certainly going to make sure we're not doing our taxes on our own. That is why I want you to like, comment, and subscribe, and even make sure you comment, Karla, I need your help, so that we can get you on the right track in 2025.